Well, good afternoon again. I just thought, we've got to say something today. Captain Tom, happy birthday to Captain Tom. I think the man that's 100 years and see what he's gone through, the wars and good times as well as bad times. But this is a poem I got. It's from a D. Green, and I thought, I'd read it, especially for Captain Tom and all those whose birthdays it is today. Happy birthday to everybody. It's something we've never faced before when the world got put on hold, where nurses, drivers and school staff became the bravest and the bold. The roads became so quiet, the birds began so loud, and our frontline workers risked their lives and made this country proud. So yes, it's tough on all of us, and we want this all to go away. But stay home, stay safe, and appreciate that you'll get to live another day. I'll stick this on a minute. This is for a chap been contacting me. I mean, he's living up in Wales now, but he's a Port Lebanon really. And I told him I had an old Cornish hat I thought I'd put on just to prove the point here. Well, I'm proud anyhow to be a Cornishman. And this one's called The Soft Get Fool. I'm some glad take off my boots, said Feather, as he put his feet up on the table. The man was right when he wrote, a garden is a thing of beauty, but a job forever. Hard work 'tis scatting some of they get tobs abroad. Looks nice when it's done, replied Mother. Can't always go by looks. I should never forget a man, you'd have known. But no names, no old fast, well he was nice enough look at. One day he was geeking over my garden wall and said, fine raw peas you got there. Best I've seed for this year. Bet anybody's for miles round. Now I was some pleased to hear this, 'cause they were some handsome row, and I was some proud of 'em. So I up and said he could take a few home to his wife if he was so minded. I would dearly like to, but I haven't got nothing to put 'em in, he replied. I'll get a brown paper bag, that will do, he. And I fetched one from indoors and told him to pick them and help himself. I left him to it and went in the outhouse to tap the boy's shoes. Well, I was gone about an hour and forgot all about him. But when I comed out, he had found a sight and was setting down shelling the peas to make the bag hold more. I never had enough left to fill a cup. Fools and their pays are soon parted. You always were softer to get full, quoted Mother. I like that. I wouldn't speak to my brother like that. No, not even if he was my own father. Another time you was when the preacher up chapel said commentators don't agree with him. Next day you up and go up to him and said, these said yesterday commentators don't agree with he. So I brought these bag of my own growing. Good flowery tatters. There, you try 'em. That's enough about that, said Feather. You're like the woman who went to a photographer and asked if he took children's pictures. Certainly, was the reply. Well, how much do he charge? 7 and 6pence a dozen. Well, said she, I shall have to wait a bit longer, 'cause I only got 11 children. Strange things to happen, remarked Feather. One of the things that stick out of my mind is up church, all to a concert. A man got up and sang the old song, The Village Blacksmith. Done a good job. Almost made the sparks fly. But strange to say, the man who was taking the chair was the village blacksmith. After the song, the chairman remarked how he enjoyed the song very much. But another time he hoped the singer wouldn't forget to mention he mended bicycles as well. Now 'tis time for bed, for as the poet said, men may come and men may go, but women go on forever. Another little quick poem here now. Author unknown. I remember the corned beef of my childhood and the bread that we cut with a knife. When the children helped out with the housework and the men went to work, not the wife. The cheese never needed a fridge, and the bread was so crusty and hot. The children were seldom unhappy, and the wife was content with her lot. I remember the milk from the bottle, with a yummy cream on the top. Our dinner came hot from the oven, and not from a freezer or shop. The kids were a lot more contented. They didn't need money for kicks, just a game with their friends in the road, and sometimes the Saturday flicks. I remember the slap on my backside, and the taste of soap if I swore. Anorexia and diets weren't heard of, and we hadn't had much choice what we wore. Do you think that bruised your ego, or our initiative was destroyed? We ate what was put on the table, and I think life was better enjoyed. Thank you very much.